Hey guys, this is a Magic video, not necessarily Magic, but Magic the Gathering. I've kind of made one deck that I think is from scratch that I think is good. It's kind of based off what I saw that I had and other people's ideas and stuff like that. But it's a dinosaur deck. It's red-green, so kind of combines being able to attack quickly and fast and directly with having some larger monsters and getting energy faster and stuff like that. So it is a self-enrage deck. It is based on the idea that there's these dinosaur cards that when they take damage, they do extra things. And in this deck are also abilities to make them take damage on your turn, which allows those extra things to happen. But there's a couple cards I have that directly do damage to the opponent, and those are these. One of them is a spitter. You can imagine what that does, and the other one is kind of a larger version of that. They're both fairly common cards to get, so the deck is kind of built around that. That card that does a decent amount of damage to your opponent kind of forces them to like do something about it or make them think about whether or not they want to block an attack from this thing or what have you, and then that's, you know, not even thinking about just self-enraging. But I also have a couple cards called Ripjaw Raptors, which apparently are an actual like good card that people actually use, that basically when it takes damage you get to draw a card, which is great and gives you more choices and options and abilities to do something. I also have something called a Raptor Hatchling, which is kind of looks a little funny actually, but it's just a little baby. When it takes damage, it turns into a larger creature. Other things in the deck include stuff that allows you to get more mana, which allows you to get out those big dinosaurs faster, and a couple different cards that basically do that. But I also have this guy, which is red and green, and basically does damage to everything. So say I have 2 or 3 or even 4 dinosaurs that have enrage abilities. I put that on the field, and a lot of stuff happens all at the same time. So in addition to that, I've got stuff that finds dinosaurs and lets me do damage to them and draw a card at the same time. It's called Rile. This is the doing damage and drawing a card at the same time. Combine that with the Ripjaw Raptor, and hey, you suddenly have 2 cards, which can kind of be a thing. But others are more direct damage stuff, which I can use on my dinosaurs, or if my opponent has some things that need to die real fast. Speaking of needing to die real fast, I do have a card which allows my dinosaurs to fight. It's actually 2 cards in there, but which allows to fight opponents, and I have been able to kind of destroy somebody's creatures and then come on in and beat them up real good. So it's a self-enraged deck. That's not what I call it in front of people I know, but it's pretty fun. I've kind of realized a couple cards are missing, so I'm gonna go find those.